Welcome, everyone, to another edition of Carroll Worldwide, your local satire and current events. Is that what we're going with?
Sure. We're not the news.
Sounds good.
We're not the news. Podcast.
Broadcast.
Broadcast if you're a boomer. Refer to us as a broadcast. We're just going to go down our list of current happenings. Randy at the news desk has his papers, and I've got the summary right here. And so, Mask Karen strikes again. Is this the same lady, or is this a different lady?
Yeah, it's the same lady.
Oh.
And she has this pattern, so she posted that 2 of her family members were taken to the ER last night.
I saw this.
Diagnosis: elevated CO2 levels, advised to call the fire department or BGE. They did. There was no gas in the house.
Just hot air coming out of her.
Carroll Hospital says it was all mask-related. Mask-related. Now,
Exclamation point, all caps for mask related?
yes, and repeated. But then a bunch of, I think a couple of nurses and even a doctor replied, no, sorry, that never would happen. And then she deleted her post. Then she posted again, I think sometime later last night, about the same type of thing, and then was shot down and deleted it again. So stop deleting it, because you're killing our ability to spam the comments with our podcast.
We want to make fun of you.
Wait, I got a question. Did you ever click on her profile? Is she like a real person?
Yeah, I think she's a real person.
Okay. I just don't know. I just, like, you can, like, I can empathize, like, with what my dog is up to. I'm like, yeah, I mean, she has got different priorities, but I get what's going on. But there's some, like, animals where they're just such a different mindset, and hers is one of those mindsets where it's like, I am so hell-bent on sending my message about masks. I'm going to send this post over and over again until it finds fertile soil.
Yeah, she's like the last of the dying breed, like the last airbender or the last samurai. She's the last Mask Karen. That's hard to say.
Yeah, well, I guess it didn't work this time. Didn't work last time. But the all caps really sold it to me.
Right. It was repeated. Mask related, I said.
And it was interesting that she had to bring it to Carroll. Like, it was a clear lie. Like, she could have just said, this is clearly mask related. And then, like, it's wrong, but she's not, like, she thinks it's that. But she's brought in Carroll Hospital. It's like, Carroll Hospital isn't handing out mask diagnoses.
No, but I will.
Okay, what's your diagnosis?
Lie is my diagnosis. It's
Okay.
a lie-agnosis.
Okay. And the machine says that is a lie. Okay. That's fair. That's fair.
Sherri is shaking her head, for the record.
I'm speechless with the number of people who still walk into my business without masks on. And when I say to them, can you please put your mask on? They get irate with me.
They're mad at the wrong people. There's no need to be mad at you, the business, or any business owner, or any of us, because we didn't make the rule.
No.
And you get punished for what they do by the health department. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
So if
People don't understand that.
If they come in and you're in the middle of, like, reprimanding and throwing them out, do you still get in trouble? Or is it just that they're chilling without repercussion?
They being the health department, if they walk in on it?
There's been an inordinate amount of people reporting on businesses.
Snitches?
Snitches, drive-bys. This is from my food provider, who talks to just about every restaurant in Carroll County. And just about every restaurant in Carroll County has received a visit from the health department in relation to complaints of people saying, hey, I went in there and people weren't wearing masks. One was actually a drive-by. I drove by this restaurant and saw there were patrons inside not wearing masks.
Were they sitting at their table?
I believe they were at a cake tasting for a wedding cake. And yes, they were sitting.
So you're allowed to not wear a mask at that point.
Okay.
Right?
So that's what I've been told.
So yeah, but there's some people who are like, you have to wait till there's a food item with you.
Yeah, but apparently what some people are saying is that the health department is telling them, if you are not actively eating or drinking, you need to have your mask on.
Yeah. I don't need a mask ever.
And I said, why did you even bother to let us open if that's the case? Like,
Right.
if you're at your table not actively drinking or eating, so that means, like, every bite you take, you have to put your mask back up? I don't get it.
Or can I walk around Target eating a sandwich
Yeah.
with no mask on?
Well, they have
a
that
cafe.
No, it's closed right now.
Damn it.
But they had that problem in the Disney reopening where people would just like, shovel their Disney accoutrements into their fat face holes.
I'm sitting right here.
And that would then mean they never had to wear a mask. And believe me, there's plenty of people, well, and in people's defense, it is vacation for them, I guess. But like plenty of people who would just like use that to hack the mask system. Now, of course, most sane people are not like, I'm going to get on a plane, go to meet 30,000 of my favorite friends, get in a mixing bowl of germs and all sorts of other crap, and see Mickey Mouse. Like, that's probably not, like, a good cross-section of wise decision makers anyway. But, yeah, they had to basically ban walking and eating because it was being used as a mask.
You can't walk and eat at the same time.
There might be some people who can't do that anyway. But for those fortunate enough to be able to manage that feat.
There was another great example from my food provider of a restaurant that kept getting reported on a daily basis because the ex-boyfriend of one of their employees wanted to basically, ruin her life and was reporting them every single day to the health department. And even when she went to the health department and said, I know who's calling you, this is the number, they said, I'm sorry, we get these reports, we have to check it out. So people are using this as a vendetta, a complete tool to get back at people. It's
interesting.
It's not interesting. It's diabolical.
It is, but diabolical is still interesting.
Yeah, I mean, look, everyone likes a good. Everyone likes a good villain.
I don't.
You don't like any anti-heroes?
Well, I guess that's not true. I don't like this guy.
No, I'm not saying you like this guy. I'm just saying it could be interesting. And again, his mindset is, I'm going to pick up my phone and call someone that's not my ex-girlfriend, but employs her every day.
What a douche.
I mean, he's probably also a stalker. I don't think it's like, if you have that kind of behavior, I don't think it's like, that's not your limit. Do you know what I mean? I don't feel like those personality types are generally that restrained.
Probably not.
Questions, comments, concerns?
Total agreement.
Okay, we can move on then. A guy tries to help homeless people. Sounds noble.
You'd think. I was really confused by this. He described a mother and daughter in a parking lot.
Is this a post or a movie?
It was a soon-to-be movie. Yeah, mother and daughter, where the Friendlies used to be.
Oh, but if the Friendlies was there, this wouldn't be happening.
Of course.
It wouldn't.
And he wanted to buy them some food.
Okay.
And he was just wondering what type of places that he can give to them for help. And the comments were just picking him apart. Like, somebody said, what are you going to give them, a knife and a plate too? What if they're allergic to peanuts? And what if they're trying to rip you off? And the woman's husband drives a big, expensive truck, and it's all a scam. And guy was just trying to help people. I mean, even if it is a scam, what's the worst that's going to happen? You gave people food, and they got away with it. Well, or they needed it.
Well, and I thought the whole thing on his end was, well, I'm going to give him food instead of money in case it is a scam. Because then it's just like, well, okay, you want to get a free meal from me. It's not the same thing as getting $50.
Right.
I guess.
That's what it looked like.
Yeah. But so there was no one that was like, good on you?
But I think that was what?
No one said good on you trying to help out you?
No good deed goes unpunished. Ever. Not in this community.
Oh. Bing, bang, boom.
Yeah, and I was told, this may be a little PSA, but I was told by, I forgot who it was. It wasn't anybody from HSP. It was another, maybe it was Second Chances, or it was the homeless shelter, I think. Maybe the director of the homeless shelter said, never give homeless people peanut butter, a jar of peanut butter. They like it, but don't ever give it to them, because when they sleep with it, it attracts rats, and rats will chew through anything, including like their clothes or the peanut butter jar itself, like the plastic itself, to get to it. And they'll wake up and they'll have rat bites and they'll be infested with rats. So I was told never to give homeless people peanut butter.
This sounds like an Edgar Allan Poe short story.
It really does. This took a whole new twist. That's disturbing.
Well, you can research that yourself, but that's what the guy said.
Okay. Randy talked to the guy. Did he also talk to you about masks and CO2?
Yeah. He told me to stop being such a Karen.
Well, Randy, you also had a jaunt into customer service this week.
I tried. So a woman posted in the Westminster online community, may I please speak to an admin, please? And I said, may I help you?
No.
And it was greeted with crickets, yeah.
Which one? Which Westminster online?
The smaller one.
The smaller one?
The one where the administrators don't delete anything.
Okay. So you tried and failed to do the ruse from last week.
That's correct.
Well,
Was it a slow day
What was
at
she
the-
upset about? Did
Yeah.
she ever say?
No.
Was
Never.
it a slow day at the office?
At the administrator's office, it was.
What about your real office?
But I mean, I rented an office from my landlord here. I paid him a year in advance, and you can see it says Westminster Online Community Administrator. I set up a phone line. I got internet, and nothing.
We should just start putting signs up here.
Westminster Online Community.
Yeah, you should. If we didn't tell anyone and we acted like you ran Westminster Online Community, and you had your own office and everything, like
What paperwork and
we
work
could go into video and do that as a spoof.
I got to get an accountant. I got an LLC or incorporate. Do I do S Corp, C Corp? What do you think?
Well, since you don't own it and you're just using one of Facebook's groups, like I wouldn't really worry too much about how much it's worth.
No tax structure.
No, I think you're probably okay. And then I need friends. Randy, this is personal confession.
This is some girl posted. All she wrote.
Woman.
Was it a woman?
I mean,
A female? I don't know. I didn't get involved in this one
You
at all.
can't say girl.
Why?
It's derogatory. You have to say
Girl is derogatory?
woman. I mean, that's
if they're an adult.
that's referring to a very young woman. You have to say woman. You can't say girl.
If someone's like 19 and
What
they're
if she
like,
was 13? I don't know. I don't know if she was or not.
I mean, I don't think this person was 13.
Can I say female human?
Yes, you can say that.
Then you just sound like a weird incel, but sure.
A female human that I hate.
They will not entertain my calls.
PS5 is real love. So, a woman, I guess, posted, I think all she said was, I need friends. She didn't say, I need friends from this group or I need friends in Westminster. All she said was, I need friends. So it was very vague.
That's the wrong place to look.
Looking
Yeah.
for friends in all the wrong places.
She got lots of thirsty boy replies. Can I say boy? Oh, I bet I can say boy.
Well, you're trying to demean them there.
Yes.
Yeah, you're trying to demean
So that's
them.
like a good example as to why you don't say girl. Right? You're saying boy to demean.
I mean, I'll demean a female once in a while if they deserve it. People are all equal.
Yeah,
Some
but-
people deserve demeaning. Huh?
But I don't think you were trying to demean anyone in this.
No, I was
description.
not.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, just get better with your demeaning. You dominator. So, at any rate, she
You
said,
saw
"I
me
need."
with my thigh highs and high heels and leather whip. Doesn't mean you need to call me a dominator.
Okay, so she said she needed friends, and all she got is a bunch of dudes who are like, "DTF."
Hey,
Was it like a who's who of like regular characters?
I think it was a bunch of guys posting that Joey meme from Friends going, how you doing?
Nice.
Did she ever respond to anybody?
Well, maybe she made a love connection. Who knows?
Well, she said she needed friends, not a boyfriend
That would be a follow-up.
Does-
or a
Doesn't-
girlfriend.
Doesn't Facebook have a whole dating profile thing now?
They do.
It does?
Yeah.
I heard Instagram does, but Facebook does?
It absolutely does.
This is the end of the world.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe she should just go on there.
Well, no, you said
She wants friends.
friends, yeah.
Oh, okay. She just wants friends.
You don't believe
With
that?
benefits?
Did not dig.
Is it not possible for a woman to want friends?
I never said that. No.
Okay.
He's just a friend.
You got what you need?
You say he's just a friend.
Second biggest lie women tell.
What's the first?
I think the first one is when they post on a comment from a friend, miss you, girl. That's the first biggest lie. You don't miss her. You hate her.
Oh, okay.
Alrighty then.
They said girl. There you go. Miss you, girl.
Is it spelled with a U?
No, but lots of R's. You need to spreadsheet whiteboard this whole thing out.
I don't think she needs to.
I think that's okay.
We need a flow chart.
I
That'd be too
guess.
complicated.
I guess.
I'm already over it.
I don't know. It's 2020. Does anyone have any time for that kind of stuff?
Not really. No.
Yeah, a lot.
I don't. You do? Flowchart it up for us then.
No, because I don't understand it. I can do my version of it, what I think.
Oh,
Well, we
dear
can
God, no.
I
redline it.
can redline
Just redline your flowchart. Red flow. So
it. Red flow.
I was wondering if that was going to land with anybody, but no one. They finally
I
picked up
all
on
of a
it.
sudden have a dump truck full of jokes now, or should I just shut up?
I think you should stop.
Sherri don't play today. Okay. So we should put this picture up as our episode picture. We have some information about what the new shopping center is in Westminster, right?
Yeah, well, there's
two big buildings.
There's two buildings. I have information on one of them. The other one's a CVS.
So you have information on both?
I don't know if the CVS is a standalone or is going to be shared with something else, but
I think it's a standalone. It looks like a very CVS-shaped structure.
Right. But somebody posted the blueprints of what's going into the other building, and I noticed one place is called Blaze Pizzeria, or Blaze Pizza. Mm-hmm. Blaze Pizza. Yeah, wood-fired.
But it looks like, the name seems to indicate to me it's like a chain that's like fast. It's like fast pizza made to order.
All the places I see have very distinct branding, so
yes.
I don't know if they are
They're all
local.
chains.
They're all chains. You heard of all of them?
They look. Yeah. It looks. Yeah, it's a chain. I mean, that's not necessarily like a.
Just keep on driving out to the highway, everyone. Like lemmings off the cliff.
LeBron James owns $35 million worth of Blaze Pizza, so this is.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's like a mod pizza. It's like one of those places. I'm not denigrating it, but I'm just saying, like, I looked at this, and this is like a fast casual Towson strip mall hellhole.
Yes,
right?
it is.
Well, and
Loco Taco.
Crazy Taco.
Loco Taco. Blaze Pizza.
What is that? Tropical Cafe.
Tropical
correct?
Cafe.
The hell does that even
Dental.
mean?
Well,
Aspen Dental is nestled in between Jersey Mike's and Tropical Cafe.
Hey, Jersey Mike's.
And then there's a pediatrician's office.
It's a walk-in urgent care for kids.
I mean, look, there's nothing.
You're gonna need that after you take your kids to eat at any one of those restaurants.
There's nothing wrong with more choices here, but I mean, they're all chains by the look of them.
Yeah. Okay.
And I mean, here's the truth: is that if people aren't careful, that's gonna be all that's left.
That's true. That's absolutely true.
Right? Randy's still eating out.
You can get all of those things at small local businesses and restaurants in town. You do not need to add
hell.
that.
Do you think Taco Loco is going to overtake Del Huerto?
No.
Hell no.
I don't, but there's so many people who are blindly following advertising and chains and crap
and
like
it's right on 140.
It's right on 140, exactly.
But
like, this is easy. Let me just drive in here because I have no brain and I can't think for myself.
You need to make your voice a lot dumber for that scenario.
Yeah, I'm really
run it again.
I'm the dumb voice guy.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm not feeling it. It's got to come from your gut.
I want a taco.
There you go. There you go. But so here's the other thing. Ooh, I was so excited I hit the mic. Okay, the whatever's in that shopping center, I am predisposed to hate because it is going to ruin that intersection. Right?
Oh, it's totally going to ruin
that intersection. Is already
already bad.
Right. It's already like basically at capacity, and now you're going to have a bunch of like knuckle draggers trying to figure out how to merge and leave and everything. I naively thought when they were doing it, I was like, oh, there's no earthly way any local politician would let you drive straight onto 140 because this is so congested from here. They'll have like, maybe you'll like go into the shopping center from 140 and out the back way into like town or something like
Center Street?
Or Center Street or something. But that's not what's happening. It's all at that corner. It's all at that corner. They have the mergers and stuff done. You know, the cluster that's the Starbucks right turn from 140?
It's the worst.
Can we
gonna
bleep that word, please?
What, cluster?
No.
Well, I'm saying it's bad because it's just
the S word.
It's just terrible. You have to like swerve around that to make the turn. So I'm already predisposed to dislike it. And then I had some other hilarious point about it, but I have forgotten.
It'll come to you. Let's go to the next thing.
Okay,
What's
that's
next
fine.
on your listy list?
Next on my listy list is Westminsteropoly.
Yeah, I bought it last night, and Island Green is on there as a place. It's got Uniontown Road. Westminsteropoly is a version of Monopoly board game that you can get at Walmart. Did you guys know that?
No. Well, I mean, I did because you sent it earlier in the show notes, but...
Who'd you have to blow to get on that board?
I just walked up and purchased it. I did blow a few people, but they were like, it's right over there.
I wonder if they had like a deal. Does Westminster Island Green know it's on the board?
Yes, it does.
Did they pay anything?
I don't know. That's interesting. I mean, if that's the case, and I'll blow somebody. Oh, that's what you meant, to get on the board.
Yes.
I thought you meant to purchase it.
No.
Because I blew this guy, and then he was like, you can just buy it if you want.
Oh, no. You didn't need to
You
do
don't
that,
have to tell us
Randy.
about your Friday night.
It's Friday.
Oh, it was Tuesday.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So I think it's like a weird, kitschy thing. I mean, I would never subject anyone to playing Monopoly, but I mean, it's a terrible game.
We really need that expansion pack for Cards Against Humanity. The Westminster expansion pack, remember?
I
That'd
mean,
be fantastic.
yeah, I guess Cards Against Humanity is like probably pretty 10 years ago. But
Fight at Johansson's, that kind of thing.
yeah. Oh, I remember what I was going to say. It's not about the shopping center. It is about a local thing I tried that is food that Randy will like.
Ooh.
I didn't mention this before, did I? I said I was going to try it, but I didn't tell you the results. I had the Vesuvius pizza from Mediterraneo.
Oh, my God.
It is a gift from the gods. Very good.
Really?
It is.
Tell us about it.
It is a pizza with rosé sauce, cheese, crab cake, and their shrimp all like baked in. It's like sort of like a pink pizza. It's not a white pizza. It's not a red pizza. It is very dense, right? If you think you're a 3 or 4 slice person, you're probably like a 1 or 2 slice person for this monstrosity.
Wow.
And it is worth every dollar of the $35 or $40 it costs, because you're
right.
That's a $40 pizza?
I mean, you're getting two
Damn.
you're getting 2 crab cakes,
Yeah.
a whole shrimp dish, and the pizza itself.
The linguine Vesuvius is like $37 or $40.
Yeah, well, they're
worth it.
They're taking all the proteins from that and dumping it into pizza. It's like, would you
Right.
like to have that vessel be pasta, or would you like that vessel to be bread and
Right.
cheese?
Right.
Would you like to clog your arteries this way or that way?
Well, we're all going to die, just how we live.
Chewing burns calories, so
Right.
it all evens
Yeah,
out.
you're right.
You probably end up in a calorie deficit.
Probably, yeah.
Eating and talking and laughing,
Yeah.
Make sure you have your mask on.
putting on the mask. Yeah.
Well, I didn't. I mean, it was carry out. Yeah.
Carrie who? Oh.
Underwood. So, it was good.
That sounds amazing.
Highly recommend.
I got to try that. I was there last night for dinner.
You didn't get it.
No, I got the regular crab cake.
Well, I mean, like this is like a group project. You're not, if you eat, I mean, I would like to see you try to eat it by yourself. If you eat it by yourself, I'll pay for it.
Do they have different sizes or just the one? Because I can eat an entire linguine Vesuvius by myself.
I don't know. I just like a pizza that's specialized. I just assumed was a large.
Okay.
Maybe, I don't know. But
Okay.
like you putting 2 crab cakes on a small pizza starts to like, I think the ratio wouldn't be the
Okay,
same.
that's the difference because the linguine Vesuvius has 1 crab cake,
maybe I'm
but
wrong.
it's like the size of a softball. I mean, it's extra huge.
I mean, and keep in mind, it's like a deconstructed crab cake. It's not like in the center like a wagon wheel or anything.
I could seriously talk about this for hours.
Well,
I'm
okay.
hungry now.
Maybe we can do a linguine or a Vesuvius episode soon.
I have to eat the whole thing or I get a massage.
Ooh. I'll
He'll
even
eat the whole thing.
wait. No,
Easily.
I'll even either way. I'll pay for it. I'll stake the bet. Like I'll pay for the Vesuvius, and then all you have to do is try to eat it. You don't even owe me money if you don't eat it.
Did we mention Mediterraneo?
Mediterranean.
I don't think we said the name, did we?
Yeah, I did.
he
Okay,
did.
just making sure.
I said the words.
Okay.
I speak good. Oh, my phone went to
You know
sleep.
the best words.
So favorite snack in Sykesville.
This is fun. So you guys didn't see this, did you? You two?
I don't think so.
You two is
My
a
pod
band.
mates. With or without you, it is.
Yeah.
We're pod people.
Pod people.
Somebody created a poll in Sykesville online community. What is your favorite bagged snack food?
That seems innocuous enough.
Yeah, no fights, no political arguments, nothing.
Oh.
What do you think is the best? And I'll read the choices: Fritos, pretzels, popcorn, Doritos, potato chips.
All right, I'm not even gonna give my answer first. Let me just run through this. Right, bagged popcorn is the inferior type of popcorn.
It is.
No
Yeah.
one, if you answer bagged popcorn, you just should pop yourself some popcorn. So like, I can already discount you as a psychopath.
Big picture. We're Carroll County with Sykesville.
I'm just telling you what the real answer is.
Know your audience.
I don't care about my audience. I'm telling you what the real logical, correct way to think is. Pretzels are an abomination, okay? You can like pretzels okay, but like pretzels? Come on. Unless they're specialty pretzels. You think pretzels are the number one snack for
These
anybody?
are delicious.
Get them out of my Chex Mix.
Don't
No, thank you.
Don't bag on pretzels.
I just bagged on pretzels.
Oh,
And then what is it? Potato chips.
And Fritos and Doritos.
Well, potato chips is a pretty broad category.
It's a really broad category.
So I would think the answer is potato chips because it's such a big umbrella. But there's also other answers too. There's Cheetos, bagged snacks. Do you include like treats? Do you include cookies in there? Anyway, I got some methodology issues with this poll.
Okay, so what's your guess, Dennis?
My guess for the actual answer, I mean, Randy leads me to believe I'm walking down a road because I said popcorn is the worst answer. So my honest guess is potato chips, but Randy's tell makes me want to say popcorn.
I'm going to guess Doritos.
Okay, it's potato chips.
Is it?
I was right.
Yes. Yeah. What did you say?
Doritos.
Holy cow, I forgot in 2 seconds what you said. That's interesting. You guessed number 1. Dennis guessed number 1. Sherri guessed number 2.
Oh.
Okay.
So
what were the vote totals?
55 for potato chips, 30 for Doritos, 23 for popcorn. Fjord.
Psychopaths. All of them.
Fjord.
I don't like pretzels, but it is a snack.
Pretzels and Fritos both got 8.
And Fritos are fine, but like that's a tough brand to stand against all the potato chip
gotta
kind.
have some like dip to go with your Fritos too.
Yeah, I mean, you got to shove them in a taco like your Taco Bell.
Yeah.
If
Taco Loco.
If they're ever open.
Hey, Taco Loco, Tony. Huh? Mix them all up. Why not?
Mix them all up.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Do you have anything else?
As the Spanish would say, no. That means no.
Okay. We do. We have something else though. It's a top 10 list, unless Sherri doesn't have a top 10 list.
I do have a top 10 list, but I want to do a little plug really quickly, if I may.
Please do.
This coming Saturday at Birdie's Cafe, 233 East Main Street, Westminster, Maryland, we're having a crab and comedy sort of afternoon. So you can buy tickets in advance to reserve your crabs. The show is free, but if you want to get crabs, buy them in advance. They're a little less expensive. You can go online at birdiescoffee.com. Show starts at 1 o'clock. There are 3 comics who are performing. It's going to be a lot of fun. You can bring whatever you'd like to, beverage-wise. It's all outdoors. You can eat some crabs. You can listen to some funny people. So come on down.
Now, are you going to have like mallets and knives?
I'm going to have mallets. I'm going to have paper. I'm going to have napkins. I'm going to have...
That's very creative.
Yeah.
That's cool.
It's going to be fun. So come out and eat some great crabs and listen to some comedy. Go out in public.
How many bushels do you think they're bringing?
Well, that's going to depend on the response. Last time we may have overextended ourselves, but I'm actually going to be making some of my famous cream of crab soup.
Oh.
So you can get that as well.
Can we get that after the show?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
Yeah.
Will the comics be drinking soup with their sets?
Maybe.
Who are the comics?
2 Jews
The
walk into
comics,
a bar.
I know...
Shellfish is not kosher, Randy.
I believe there's 2 gentlemen and a lady. I can't remember their names. I don't actually coordinate the schedule.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
But you can find out all that information on the Birdie's Cafe Facebook page or by going to birdiescoffee.com.
Awesome. You got some people who understand comedy doing that stuff.
Yeah, I don't really understand comedy, so I don't get it.
Yeah. What's funny?
I'm not really a funny person, so.
Okay. Top 10?
Top 10.
Okay. Tip top 10.
You guys ready?
Yeah.
These are the top 10 places to make new friends in Carroll County.
I need friends.
I've got some suggestions.
Okay.
Number 10, get a job at Taco Loco.
No.
No mas. Number 9, go into any business without a mask.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's true.
Number 8, bring your Narcan kit to the public library. Make new friends.
It's true. Save a life.
And that
Save
place,
a life, make some friends.
They're building a whole new annex to that, I see.
I believe so, yeah.
They're turning the basement into like a 3D printing like tech lab area.
Like a makerspace.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly what that is.
Interesting. Look at me. Look at me with the big words.
Well, Ting is partnering with them. Like their makerspace is moving to the library, and then Carroll County's in the library, and everyone else is pitching in. And they'll do stuff with Boys and Girls Club.
That's
It's something
super
to
cool.
be. It's something to be happy about.
It is. Number 7, there are many friendly and open ladies at the Shoppers in the frozen food aisle.
There you go. Friends for a price.
Yes. Number 6, you can attend Fall Fest this weekend and meet up with a ton of new people. Oh, wait. Number 5, you can offer to buy a mom and her kids some lunch.
Yeah.
You'll make 10-to-1 ratio enemies for friends. How dare you?
Number 4, you can start a Westminster Opoly gaming session at Gotham.
There you go.
Meet new friends. Number 3, you can start removing political signs from people's private property. That's always you can make friends that way.
Or deface them.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Number 2, you can open an Italian restaurant in Hampstead and take reservations and don't sexually harass your employees.
That's a business model that would never work.
You guys ready? The number 1 way to make friends in Carroll County is to declare yourself the new boss in Tony Town.
Hey.
I'm the underboss.
Still. Okay. All right, so I need a commitment from each of you. Will you commit here today to a peaceful sign-off after this podcast?
We'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens.
I mean, we got to see what happens. There might not be a sign-off of the podcast.
No, there might not be.
Okay, well, we'll see. I'm Dennis.
I'm Randy.
I'm Sherri.
See you later.